Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Cheesy TV. I have a bad cough, but we will make it through these episodes, these videos. Don't worry, we have 2 videos now and an NBA recap to hit you guys with later. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into Better Call Saul's 5th episode of season 5. We have Dedicado a Max. So, that's pretty dope. Get into the plot, get into the critical reception, and then we're actually going to be talking about the Friday the 13th remake because I watched that yesterday, and you know what? We're going to have to prop up Jason Voorhees here. I think he deserves a little bit of shine here. Here we go. I hate this. I hate these figures sometimes. He'll have some time to reign next video, but let's go. Mike Ehrmantraut wakes on a ranch just inside the Mexican border that is owned by Gus Fring and includes a fountain dedicated to Max Arciniega. Now, we kind of know who Max is from Breaking Bad. It's the guy that died of the cartel, and he was early business partners with Gus. So there you go. There's kind of the backstory on that. He finds his stab wounds were treated by Dr. Barry Goodman, which is kind of ironic, who cautions him to stay and heal in the care of Senora Cortazar, the housekeeper and cook. She's like an abuelita type of person, Spanish grandmas. They take really good care of people. Yeah, she has really good hospitality. So they're like, you know what, stay with her, get better, and then you can get back to doing whatever you want. Mike calls Gus to learn his intent, but Gus hangs up. Mike's like, look, I'm just going to have to muster through this, I guess, because Gus doesn't want to talk to me, apparently. So, I guess that means I'm just going to have to put my head down and go to grind and recover. I don't know. Days later, Gus arrives and asks for Mike's help. He's like, look, now I need your help. You've stayed here enough. You've kind of recovered. Things are looking up. I got a grade for my physics. I might need to check that after this video, but Mike refuses to become a button man and engage in killing simply to further Gus's war against the Salamancas, but Gus says he wants Mike with him because Mike understands Gus's need for revenge, and Mike wants revenge too. He's going through a lot of things, people have downed him, people have turned on him, and the same has happened to Gus, so they kind of relate to each other, and he wants to use that to kind of bond and to kind of go after the Salamancas, because the Salamancas definitely aren't very keen of Mike Ehrmantraut either. So, yeah, Mike's like, look, I don't want to do your dirty work, and Gus is like, are you sure this is way better than going out and getting jumped by a bunch of hoodlums because you're acting up and you're drunk? So yeah, let's get to Howard McGill and Jimmy McGill situation. So Howard McGill phones Jimmy McGill and inquires if he has considered Howard's offer to join HHM. Jimmy claims he is still thinking it over, pretty much stalling, pretty much like this is really bothers him. I'm pretty sure they're big rivalries, and Jimmy's like, I don't know, I'll have to keep looking into my options, kind of reading things over. Putting everything to account, but I don't think he's actually considering the HHM. I'm pretty sure he wants to continue as a solo practitioner under Saul Goodman. It is quite a profitable job for him, so yeah, it's been doing him good, so he might as well stick with it. Jimmy, as Saul, creates delays in Mesa Verde's eviction of Everett Acker, including changing Acker's street number and claiming the eviction notices are for the wrong address, creating fake Native American artifacts, planting low-level radioactive material, and passing off a spray-painted image of Jesus on Acker's home as a miracle. Look, this just happened to be in the fence. He's doing everything he can to kind of slow Mesa Verde down, all under the demand of Kim. So Kim is behind the scenes, tricking Mesa Verde and getting Jimmy to kind of slow things down for them, Kim Wexler tries to remove herself from the case by claiming a conflict of interest due to Jimmy's involvement. But Kevin Wachtel insists she remain. I will keep you on the case. I'll give you some more chances. We're kind of losing it out on it, but I have belief in you. You're the best one here. We don't want to cower down to these people. Like very classist remarks by Kevin Wachtel, and he's not a character that's necessarily a likable character. So I can't be that surprised. As matters relating to Acker's eviction arrive at Schweikert and Coakley, Kim assigns them to the firm's associates, claiming they have expertise that she does not. She doesn't deal with evictions. She deals with banking and pro bono cases. So when these come in, obviously she knows what the hell she's doing. She took the bar exam. She pretty much knows how to deal with damn near everything. But she's kind of making excuses. She doesn't want to have anything to do with the Acker case. So she's trying to kind of get out of it and get her associates to work on it. As matters relating to Acker's eviction arrive at Schweikert and Coakley, facing further delays, Rick Swigehart encourages Kevin to follow Kim's plan to locate Mesa Verde's call center at an alternate site, but Kevin adamantly demands Acker's eviction. He's like, we need to get this son of a bitch out of there because I fucking hate this guy. We don't want to move locations. We already moved all the rest. That's a good point. They moved all the other fucking residents out. Like, you might as well finish the job and go full in on this plan. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Kim resigns herself to Acker's eviction. She wants nothing to do with it, I guess. Jimmy suggests they could find dirt on Kevin and blackmail him into compromising, but also counsels against doing it. Like, look, you have a good job at Schweikert and Coakley. You don't want to ruin your reputation or anything. I advise against this. But Kim's like, really? We could. You got people that can find dirt on this man's name? Kim's all for it. She wants to take the aggressive approach. She wants to take the personal approach. Yeah. Kim decides to proceed against Kevin, and Jimmy reluctantly agrees. He's like, all right, I'm not sure if you know what you're getting yourself into here. So after Mike refuses the job, Jimmy hires Sobchak, who surveils Kevin and surreptitiously, I don't know how to say that word. They search his house to make sure he doesn't have anything he's hiding, trying to find some things, trying to find some dirty little secrets, and trying to find some corruption from Kevin Wachtel to kind of like use against him. Sobchak tells Jimmy and Kim that his search of Kevin's home revealed nothing damaging, so this guy has nothing to hide. He's a good person, I guess. Yeah. Jimmy dismisses Sobchak from their meeting at his office in the nail salon after Sobchak's half-serious recommendations for what to do next include kidnapping and murder. He suggests they kidnap and kill Kevin Wachtel, but obviously they're not going to commit any crimes. They just want to manipulate a little bit, which is illegal, Kim's knowing smile as she looks through Sobchak's photos indicates she has found something she can use against Kevin. So the guy that Jimmy literally hired couldn't find anything, but lo and behold, here is Kim finding some stuff for the job. The next day, Rick suggests to Kim that she temporarily disengage from all Mesa Verde business, correctly deducing that her heart is not in it, but she angrily refuses. So Rick kind of comes at Kim personally, comes at her heart, and kind of questions her a little bit, and Kim just outrageous. She has snapped throughout the season, and I've loved how her character's kind of evolved here. It's been great. But let's get to the reception. Pretty well received episode. Dedicado on Max was well received, of course. 100%, 14 reviews, 7.93 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes, which if you ask me, that's really not that good of a rating. It's all coming together in Dedicado on Max, a callback-heavy installment that thrillingly expands on the characters of Mike and Kim, with Rhea Seaborn's performance a highlight. Yeah, Rhea Seaborn has been a fantastic actress throughout this series, and especially this season. She's really brought the true character out of Kim. I think she's done a good job at it, and I can't wait to really see what this show does, but I don't have too much to say. I still have a little bit of time to talk in the video, but I don't really have much. Tonight, NBA recap. There's 4 games. I don't know how much I'm going to watch because obviously there's a football game on tonight, and football is the priority. They're already damn far into their season, and teams are starting to establish themselves. But we'll still go over the NFL games. I'll watch as much as I can. Break it down for you. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. GCTV, reviewing your favorite TV shows. I'm getting ready to talk about the Friday the 13th. I think it was the 2007 remake. This weekend, I really wish Drake and 21 Savage would have dropped their albums, but of course, it's not the case, so maybe I'll have a couple new music streams this weekend, maybe play some Call of Duty. I forgot that came out.